Tense match, but you're disappointed not to get the full points?
Yeah, well, I think when you look at the final score, how close it seems we were, I'm disappointed. But in saying that, I think Tassie played really well today on a wicket that was quite dead. There wasn't much there for the bowlers at all, so to have them 7 down, I think was a pretty good effort from our bowlers today.
And Brad Haddin was terrific throughout the match. Has he indicated to you his availability for national selection again?
No, he's certainly available for New South Wales and Australia. He's played really well this game. I thought his batting was outstanding. He'd been hitting the ball well in the nets, but hadn't made a big score so far this year, so it was nice to see him spend some time in the middle. And he looks like he's back batting at his best, and I'm sure he's got ambitions to push for selection back in the Australian team. So, but like I've said before, to everybody playing first class cricket, it's about consistent performance. It's about putting pressure on the guys that are already there and making sure you're in the front of the selectors' minds. I think Moises certainly did himself plenty of favours this game as well. He played really well in Perth and then backed it up again here with both bat and ball, so really positive signs.
From Brad's perspective, important that he made 100 to show you guys all that he can still do that. It had been a little while since the last one.
I can't speak for the other selectors. For me, I've seen Brad batting in the nets, watch him bat in Perth, and I believe he's been hitting the ball really well, so I didn't think he was far away from a big score. I think probably most of all, it's very nice for Haddins to make a score like that for himself. I think he's been working really hard. He's missed a fair bit of cricket of late, so it's a little reward for the hard work he's been putting in. And in his own mind, I guess it reconfirms that he's certainly still batting good enough to be successful in first class cricket and to play at the highest level.
For yourself, a couple of starts there, you look quite good down the middle. You're disappointed not to go on?
Yeah, I'd like to make 100 every time I bat. So yeah, I'm disappointed, but I feel like I'm hitting the ball sweet, and it would have been nice to go on and make some more runs. But overall, as a team performance, I thought New South Wales did really well. I thought we played really well throughout this game on, like I say, on a pretty flat old wicket after the first couple of hours. 3 for not many at one stage here in the first innings, so I think we turned things around and had a pretty good game.
Moises has represented Australia at T20 or one-day level, and he told us earlier that he's got aspirations to play Test cricket. If he continues to play and develop the way he is, can you see a role for him in the Test team?
Well, if he scores 150, 160 not out in the first innings and 50 in the second and take a few wickets, there's no reason why he can't play at the highest level in all 3 forms of the game. So, again, it's about consistent performance. He's performed really well in the first 2 games, first 3 games if you include our Ryobi Cup in Perth. So, yeah, it's a really good start to the season for Moises.
Have you spoken to him much at all about his abilities and?
I've known Moises for a long time, so he certainly knows how I feel about him as a player and his talent. He's as gifted as anyone I've seen in the first class arena, that's for sure. He's been around New South Wales for a long time, and I guess this year is an opportunity for Moises to really stand up. He's now a senior player in the squad and he needs to lead by example, and he's done that so far this year.
No first class cricket for the Blues in October, so what do you do to kind of keep yourself in batting shape now?
I go away on as of Monday morning for a couple of weeks. I'm going on another boot camp, me and my trainer, so I'll be away for a couple of weeks trying to get as fit and as strong as I possibly can in preparation for the start of the Australian summer. So yeah, a couple of weeks of fitness, and then I'll be back playing club cricket hopefully for Western Suburbs.
Michael, one thing we're seeing over in the 2020 in Sri Lanka Season is how good Shane Watson could be when he's rested and he's had a little bit of time to get set and get settled for a particular tournament. With him having that time away and coming back fresh, does that mean that down the track with him being managed there could be opportunities for other all-rounders to step in occasionally?
Oh, there might be. Yeah, it's obviously a different form of the game to Test cricket. What they're playing over there, the 2020 stuff. Watto's as good a 2020 player as there is in the world, and he's showing that at the moment, which is great to see. He's obviously a big part of that team, and we need him to keep playing well. So, but who knows? There's a lot of cricket this summer. There's a lot of Test cricket, and as we know, that has a lot more impact on your body than a 2020 match.
How much have you played for Western Suburbs the last couple of years?
I don't think I've played a game for 3 or 4 years, so it'd be nice to get back out there and play with the boys.